Before the video starts, I want to apologize for the lighting and the sound quality in this video. We recorded this session on a 95-degree summer day. My laptop overheated like 10 minutes through the session, so we had to switch over to the camera audio. It's going to be better next time, but just bear with us for the time being. All right, enjoy the video, everyone. We're here. My name is Jack. I'm with my two sisters.
My name is Gabby.
I'm Ava.
And we are here for another album reaction. There's been a lot of positive reception on our first two reactions, the Tyler, the Creator, Call Me If You Get Lost initial release. I'm going to be showing them the estate sale this time. I think it makes sense to separate it with two separate releases the same way, you know, existing fans of Tyler have experienced this project. It's more of an EP, honestly. It's 8 tracks, 24 minutes long. I'm going to play the intro track and the first real song, just because it transitions kind of like that.
Okay.
The first two, it's called Everything Must Go, and then it transitions into Stuntman featuring Vince Staples. You guys know Vince Staples?
Yes, I do.
No, I'm not good at remembering names.
That's all good. Let's give it a listen.
Is there like a one Vince Staples song that stands out to you? Because I feel like I know a song, one song of his that maybe was super popular years ago.
I think maybe I'd know that.
There's an album called Big Fish Theory, and I just think of that album cover because it's like a goldfish that's really zoomed in.
I'd have to look it up. Was that the first?
That was the intro track.
Okay.
Yeah.
Like 30 seconds.
Just a little like transition.
It did transition well. I like this one.
Yeah, I do
too. This flow, it just gives me like a nice like gritty early 2000s rap vibe.
Yeah.
It's almost anxiety inducing, but that little synth line in the back, though.
Yeah, it makes me think of like late night drives, but the cops see me.
It gets your energy up.
Yeah.
This is fun compared to some other songs.
Yes.
Yeah, there's that. I remember that. We were kind of talking about like the new like Sway Lee songs and like stuff for Spider-Verse, and it kind of reminds me of that with the synths right now.
Yeah.
The city kind of core.
Yeah, very industrial.
Very late night city, but also free-spirited.
Absolutely, yeah.
It's kind of funky.
It's got that stank on it.
Yeah. Great start. Love that start. That was a good one.
Oh man.
That was a bumping song.
That's an energy-inducing, like, good vibe type song.
This is all a bunch of like bonus tracks, and it's called the estate sale, like as in like I'm just selling all of my belongings, like kind of getting rid of everything that was a part of this album rollout. It baffles me that was not on the original album. Like he really saved that for a special moment, like 2 years later down the line.
Now I want to just start my own Spotify playlist of like songs that you have played in here, and like I'll make my own Jack playlist.
Oh, okay, I got you.
And so like whichever ones I'm like, ooh, I really like that one, like throw it in the playlist.
Yeah,
every time we've been listening, I've been like picking out my favorites and kind of putting them on my playlist.
Yeah.
At the end of this year, we're gonna do a whole like rundown of the stuff we've listened to and kind of start ranking stuff. So I'm really excited for that.
I didn't even register the intro. It was so short, like, and the transition was so smooth. I was like, all right, here we go, songs.
It's similar to like Blessed and the Mama Talk thing from the last project, but we're gonna go right into the next track. This is called What a Day. You know, this instrumental, it reminds me of our campground that we went to when we were younger, the little trail towards the beach.
Yeah.
It's like you're moving to a destination, you know?
Yeah, actually.
And it's just dreamy, there's birds in the background.
It does give me kind of a nostalgic vibe with the birds.
Absolutely.
Tree canopy.
Yeah.
Get it out the way, I put the sirens in,
Oh, I love how he mentions the sirens as it comes in the instrumental. Just because, like, nowadays, a lot of people use that as, like, a trope in production. So it's, like, calling awareness to it is very meta.
Never have I drove a Hellcat, though.
Obviously, it's a different vibe, but I'm just so, like, monotone with this one.
Too much of the same instrumental? Yeah, there's a couple of the tracks like that that are kind of just vibing on a instrumental and kind of freestyling.
Put yourself first if you live it with a dream. Be your biggest cheerleader, motherfuck the team. One.
Be your biggest cheerleader, motherfuck the team.
You do need to be your biggest cheerleader.
Absolutely. I mean, self-care is a big green light from us. You're not a big fan of the instrumental being that repetitive?
Yeah, I mean, it's not a bad song, but like nothing's grabbing my attention. Nothing's keeping me in the song. Halfway through, I'm ready to skip.
Yeah.
A little bit of background about this particular instrumental, and I just learned this by like happenstance, being on YouTube and seeing the instrumental. This is actually made by the producer Madlib. You guys probably don't know him, but he's like a very famous like producer figure who kind of takes a back seat, but is very prominent in a lot of rap records the past 20 years or so. And it's really just Tyler paying like homage to that kind of like place that he came from and played like just records that he took inspiration from.
I gotta say that his vocals and his lyrics didn't stand out to me nearly as much. Maybe just because of his inflection, but it didn't stand out to me as much. Maybe because I was thinking about the instrumental. I did like the instrumental, but it did overstay.
It's good noise to have on while you're doing something else, but for the sake of listening intently to every single second of a song, it's not as detailed.
Right.
I would say it's a light hit, but you guys might feel different.
I'm going mid.
It's a feather hit.
Feather hit?
Featherweight.
I see.
I'm
with a nice little ink drop.
Very light.
Yeah. This next song is called WHARF Talk, and it features A$AP Rocky. You guys know A$AP Rocky?
Of course.
Good stuff.
Call me if you get lost. If God was here with us today, and your lips look nice.
That's a very prominent Tylerism.
Oh yeah.
I got a new boat you should come with. I got a section for your luggage. I want you to come get lost with me. Ask you one more time before I tread to me. So from
This one has like a happy vibe.
Yeah, it's got the little like twinkly piano line.
Them bitches say I'm too conceited. They see the way I treat her. Be my senorita. Put a ring up on her finger. Take her out the climax. Somewhere to put her feet up.
Oh man, that snare line. Oh. It's that dragging pitch downward.
So it's definitely giving the kind of vacation-y vibe, on the water vibe, summer.
Of course, keeping the same theme, the same storyline as the original album. All right.
That one was fun.
Yeah, that one was fun. I liked that one.
I mean, great chemistry between A$AP Rocky and Tyler the Creator. If you guys haven't watched the YouTube compilations of them just fucking around on radio shows and like bullying each other, essentially, like they're best friends in real life. So it's nice to see them come on a track together and you know provide that chemistry in a musical environment.
Yeah,
they don't do it often. It's another light hit for me. Like it's not a standout for like all of these. I understand why it was cut in relation to the other lovey-dovey songs.
Yeah, I would agree that it's a light hit. I think the one that has stood out to me as like a definite hit was the first, second track technically.
I don't know. I'm kind of on the line of a hot mid or
hot mid?
a mid or a mid hot.
Yeah, I got you. You're like somewhere in between. There's a gray area.
Yeah.
I got you.
Hot mid or mid hot.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm smoking this hot mid tonight, guys. Come on. We're about halfway through this little EP deluxe edition of the album, guys. The next song, it's called Dogtooth.
She could rob my face, I don't want nothing in return. Her body counting who she fucking, never my concern. The plane fly better when it just me and the pilot. Tuition for the mileage, it's worth it for the silence.
I like that.
Oh.
Cast balls like radio, shit yo. I pull up in the what the fuck is that, dog? It's just a computer, that's who I be, If you don't know my daughter name, then we ain't really dog.
I don't know if he has a daughter.
I thought he didn't have any kids.
Yeah, that's what I'm presuming.
Okay.
I think it might be just like
Just have.
if you don't know what I'm looking for in the future in terms of a relationship. That's the way I perceived it.
I've never seen him with a child.
It's a confusing line.
I'm looking up if he has a kid.
I must know.
I thought that one was good. I thought that one had more like variation and like more to listen to. It had like that little whisper tone in there with the silence thing. I liked that.
Oh yeah.
All right.
Yes.
Apparently Tyler said, I don't have kids and don't plan on it. Ha 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 ha.
He was just trolling. 3 more tracks left on this deluxe version of the album. The next song is called Heaven to Me. We're on a positive note for this one.
All right.
All right.
Very folky for a sample choice.
Yeah.
I really like the sample out of all the ones that he has on this deluxe.
at it. I'm getting docked up, chilling with my suit on. Travel truck is either more not leather or it's boots on. Sipping mint tea like we know the tree the leaf fell from. We come from them.
I love that line, sipping mint tea like we know the tree the leaf fell from. Like, you're painting a picture with words, baby.
$500,000 water getting warmer from the radiant sun. My baby mama and my daughter getting chased by my son.
This was like an organ thing in the background. Give it a little spice.
Daddy's side, you know the Nigerian. My mama pulled up in a helicopter. Sit there in the kitchen kicking, I don't ask for nothing. Everything is mwah. That's heaven for a God. My health is on 100.
Oh, I love that. Everything is mwah.
I love it when he stops and
a little beat break is all you need to add some spice.
Egg legs, ice cream shoes, the Mr. Krabs watch. That was heaven for me. Rum time 17. Egg in niggas' houses, fucking girls past the
That was a good one. I liked that one.
Mm-hmm.
It was good. I like the heavily conveyed like the summer vibe, just kind of like all of the other songs really. It's giving a very sunny day.
He's put out a barrage of different music videos for these new songs, and they're very like DIY, like just me being me, showing myself, my life. He shows like pictures from like, you know, 5-10 years ago when he was younger. It's a very much like reflective and like manifesting a good future for yourself in the form of just like, you know, I came from a long way, and I have a long way to go still.
I like it.
I do like that.
The instrumental isn't as detailed, but like just because I love the imagery within the verse, it makes up for that in my opinion.
Yeah, I think I would go hit.
This next song is the only like demo of these deluxe tracks. All the other ones are finished ones, but this one's called Boyfriend, Girlfriend, and it's featuring YG. Sounds like he's hitting like plates and like dishware for the drums sometimes.
Instrumentals kind of remind me of Nintendo in a way.
Okay, yeah. I mean, we talked about Mario Kart in depth with last time.
It's a little bit more possible to sing along to.
Yeah.
Compared to most of his other music.
Big switch up on the bridge. I don't know where else I've heard Tyler like process his vocals like this.
I like it.
Yeah, I like it too. It's very unique.
Don't turn me down, baby, turn me up, cause I like.
How you guys feel?
I like.
You like? Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good one.
I did. I like that one.
Yeah,
I played around more with it, and I like it.
In terms of instrumentals, it has a lot to offer for detail. That bridge, he chooses his spots to have like a bridge, or just to have a song that kind of repeats and has a similar structure the entire way through. You don't expect that to come in at all with those like really like vocoder, like
so much variation,
robot vocals. For me, the boyfriend girlfriend kind of hook is like a little bit more repetitive than it probably needs to be, and I think that's why it's labeled as like a demo. Like I think Tyler knows that it
could have been more.
There's more detail to be had within some of the hook lyrics, but it's also like, for what it is a decent track as a demo, you know.
I thought it was good, but I do agree. I thought that was a little repetitive.
For me, I'm on like a hot mid. That's where I'm at right now with this song in particular in comparison to the other ones.
I think I would put it hot mid. Yeah.
Much shorter project, so we're here at the last track of this deluxe version of the album. It's a closing track called Sorry Not Sorry. Here we go.
Excuse me,
Back in France.
Yeah, I could have made a better choice. Yeah, I'm sorry. I don't even drink, can't guilt trip me. I'm ice cold, roll drink. Nigga, read the road, don't assume niggas is cool. Stay in your pocket, this is cool. Blah, 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 got problems. Sorry, I'm not empathetic. Sorry, you think
so much variation in his vocal tone, and even when he's rapping, he knows how to give a little bit of energy when to lay back.
Blood diamonds getting clean. Nigga, fuck the price, spin it then again. I can say niggas, I'm not Superman, but I could try. I'ma make a way, and I did. Feel good, work paid off. Yeah, we don't celebrate. The niggas claim you ever gave when they came late. The moment was feeling great, so they aimed up, shot right back. Sorry, not sorry. I got 2 words. Fuck 'em.
After that build-up.
Okay, yeah, I feel that. It's a very like, it gives you everything and then it gives you nothing.
Yeah.
But I think it's so meaningful.
Yeah. Upon first listen, I definitely felt the same way where it's like, oh man, I was expecting some type of like drop of dramatic proportions after all of that kick drum, the pop, 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 pop.
Yeah.
There's a music video out of this song that is very, very detailed and has a lot of lore within Tyler, the Creator's career and his previous albums, essentially killing off his previous identities and like re-establishing his narrative. And this song is a similar like message with that, where it's like, you can say whatever you want about me, you can kind of put your own pre-established ideas of who I am onto me, but I will always be me, and I will always subvert your expectations no matter what, which is a badass statement in my opinion.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. Yep.
Probably one of my favorite tracks from the entire deluxe.
Okay. Yeah.
Probably the second track and this track, the last track, were my favorites.
Yeah. Stand out.
Something about like his lyrics and his vocal variation, like you said, but also the backtrack had his vocals too. Like everything was led by vocals there.
It's so layered and
it's
thick.
not,
yes.
Yeah, but the instrumentals don't like overwhelm you. You're able to stay with what he's saying very well.
It eventually overwhelms you in the context of the piece when there's that climactic ending. It's like,
plus, you can't help but get into it when it's going do do do.
Yeah, a lot of his fans have kind of like complained, like, oh, you put so much good music that I wish I could have seen live with the other parts of the album. It's like, oh, that would bang so hard if you were at a concert and saw that.
Yeah.
That's for special audiences only.
Oh yeah. VIP.
Yeah.
Very important penis. Okay. So I mean, overall about the deluxe, how does it compare into like the original, 16-track album?
I think you could have kicked some out of the original album just to make room for some of these.
Yeah.
Some of them were very monotonous in the first album, where they did not stand out at all, but these stood out quite a bit. Each of them in their own way.
Yep.
There were some deliberate choices made for the original album of like which ones are going to be slow tracks, which ones are going to like, take a different vibe, a different direction. In terms of runtime, I mean, the original album is already 16 tracks, so it's long as shit.
Right.
So it's kind of difficult to jam as much music as possible. But
hey, I guess he could do whatever he wants.
He's at a point.
Look at Mac DeMarco.
He's at a point. He's at a point in his career where creative freedom is key.
Yeah.
As a whole, just the entire "Call Me If You Get Lost" like storyline.
I think all of it is very masterful, and he should be proud of it.
It's so cohesive. It's so like, even if there aren't like through lines for every single like song and every single lyric, he's creating such a universe, a world within this project that I take big inspiration from personally. So.
Yeah, I think overall it's a hit.
Yeah.
Overall, big hit. I mean, this is a much shorter video. Obviously, we're doing just the deluxe version. But if you have any more albums that you want us to listen to, for me to show my lovely sisters, please leave them in the comments. Like and subscribe for this video, because we're not going to be making any money off of this because of the copyright. Any final departing words from either of you guys?
Like, comment, subscribe.
Yeah.
Oh man. Okay.
Or else.
Or else.
We're coming for you.